Hey Lightweights, today I will be reacting to Batman Begins. Now before we get into it, I have some familiar with Batman as a franchise, but I have never seen the Christopher Nolan films. I have seen The Batman. I have seen most of season 1 of the animated series. I have played the Batman Arkham games, Arkham Origins, and the Telltale Batman game. So I am not unfamiliar with Batman. I've just never seen these films because I was not into Batman until I started my channel 4 years ago. So I'm really very new to the DC universe. So I'm very excited to watch this because I feel like this is one of the Batman films. Well, these three films are some of the Batman films that people speak the most highly of. So I'm really, really excited to see what I think. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell button when you do so that you know when I post future videos. And here we go. That is a lot of bats. That was cool.
Bruce?
Oof.
Did you have dream? Nightmare?
Wasteland this place?
Is he in jail right now? It looks like it. What country?
No, I'm going to fight you. Again? Until I kill you.
Can they kill me before breakfast?
You are in hell, little man.
You're not the devil. You're practice.
Oh. Why do I have a feeling they're going to act like he started it? Oh!
Military! Why? For protection! I don't need protection for them.
What?
Are you so desperate to fight criminals that you lock yourself in to take them on one at a time? The world is too small for someone like Bruce Wayne to disappear, no matter how deep he chooses to sink.
Who are you?
My name is merely Ducard, but I speak for Raz Al Ghul.
Oh, cool.
If you make yourself more than just a man, if you devote yourself to an ideal, and if they can't stop you, then you become something else entirely.
Interesting.
If you can carry it to the top of the mountain, you may find what you were looking for in the first place.
What was I looking for?
Only you can know that.
So, I love how they just dumped him out the back of a truck. Is the League of Shadows supposed to be the League of Assassins? Is that like the same thing? I've never heard of the League of Shadows. But I'm assuming because it's Ra's al Ghul, that's supposed to be the League of Assassins. Someone correct me if I'm off base with that one. That is gorgeous. It kind of looks like a similar filming location to Interstellar. That's so freaking pretty. Yeah, see, that looks like the planet that man was on in Interstellar. I'm cold just looking at him. I've got goosebumps. So I guess I'm curious about the timeline of this movie. He must not already be Batman at this point, I'm assuming. So in this, is this like his kind of the Batman origin story then? Like, it's gotta be. This is a Buddhist temple?
Ra's al Ghul.
Where's Tali? Talia? Shit. Talia?
I can barely stand.
Death does not wait for you to be ready. is not considerate warfare. Skills. This is not a dance.
He looks so disappointed.
You are afraid. Not of me. What do you fear?
Frickin' bats. I love Halloween. Are those the pearls that always get ripped off?
I think it's time to get up.
Maybe.
Going back to bed.
Oh, I'm not ready.
Gotham's being good to our family.
So I'll be curious to see if the Waynes are actually like an upstanding family in this. Because I feel like in the other Batman things I've seen, they always seem to be super outstanding, but then they have a seedy underside to them. Oh my god, he's gonna blame himself.
Wallace, Joey,
That's fine. Just take it easy. Don't be afraid.
I knew it was coming. I didn't think I was gonna cry.
Is this your father's?
I can't already be crying.
Gordon.
Oh my god, that's Gordon. Oh, now I have something in my eye on top of crying.
Alfred,
Yes, Master Bruce.
it was my fault, Alfred. I made you beat the thing. I miss him, Alfred. I miss him so much.
So do I, Master Bruce. So do I.
Do you still feel responsible for your parents' death?
My anger outweighs my guilt. Come.
I don't have any tissues. I didn't think I was gonna cry.
Always mind your surroundings. Ninjutsu employs explosive powders. As weapons or distractions.
I love how they're having a mixture of martial arts.
Yield. You haven't beaten me. You have sacrificed sure footing for a killing stroke.
Ooh!
You didn't know my father.
One day you catch yourself wishing the person you loved had never existed. Once I had a wife. My great love. Your anger gives you great power.
The way he delivered that line, his eyes. He did such a good job at showing the pain there.
Haven't given up on me yet. Never.
Why does that bed look like boobs?
Sure, I was desperate, like a lot of people back then, but that don't change what I did.
Especially because he was giving you his money. He was giving you the pearls. Oh, God. How did he get that into the courtroom? Don't they have, like, metal detectors and shit?
No, Falcone may not have killed your parents, Bruce. He's destroying everything that they stood for. You want to thank him for that? Here you go.
Damn, the ball's on her. I like her.
All these years I wanted to kill him. Now I can't.
Oh. Oh.
Your father would be ashamed of you.
The worst slap of all.
For what?
Your jacket?
Let me have it. It's a nice coat.
They're gonna come looking for me.
Who?
Everyone.
They couldn't have given him the scarf, too. How are you going to burn the scarf in front of someone who clearly needs the scarf? Like, what? Oh, come on, Bruce. We gotta be smarter than that.
To conquer fear, you must become fear. You must bask in the fear of other men. And men fear most what they cannot see.
That's cool.
Feel terror cloud your senses. Feel its
That's
power
trippy.
to distort, to control.
Smart.
You cannot leave any sign.
That's so good. That music build right there too. Oh, so good.
I'm no executioner.
Your compassion is a weakness your enemies will not share.
That's why it's so important.
Bruce, please. For your own sake, there is no turning back.
What's he gonna do?
What are you doing? What's necessary, my friend?
Oh, it's gonna be a big boom. Yep. This music is so good. Oh. Well, I guess we're gonna find out if he has the Lazarus pit in this or not, because he's gonna need to be put in it ASAP. I'm a penguin. Oh. Ow. Oh. Okay, muscles.
Master Wayne, you've been gone a long time.
Yes, I have.
You look very fashionable. Apart from that.
People need dramatic examples to shake them out of apathy, and I can't do that as Bruce Wayne. As a man, I'm flesh and blood. I can be ignored, I can be destroyed, but as a symbol, I can be incorruptible. I can be everlasting.
I assume that as you're taking on the underworld, this symbol is a persona to protect those you care about from reprisals.
You're thinking about Rachel?
Actually, sir, I was thinking of myself. He wanted to liquidate your majority shareholding. Those shares are worth quite a bit of money.
Well, it's a good thing I left everything to you then.
Quite so, sir. And you can borrow the rolls if you like. Just bring it back with a full tank.
I love him.
In my opinion, Mr. Zaz is as much a danger to himself as to others, and prison is probably not the best environment for his rehabilitation.
Oh, I didn't know Zaz was in this. So who's the villain in this then? If Crane and Zaz are in it. I could never do that. I'd be afraid I'd get wedged in somewhere.
Good morning, Mr. Earl's office. Oh, yes, he's confirmed for the dinner tomorrow evening.
Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good.
Name?
Bruce Wayne.
You look like him. Yeah, your dad. You're the only one left of the Wayne family. This is where you belong. Welcome home.
Just not at the head taking my money.
All prototypes. Not in production.
Holy shit. Who's not in this movie?
Nomex survival suit for advanced infantry. Bean counters didn't think a soldier's life was worth 300 grand. So, What's your interest in it, Mr. Wayne?
I want to borrow it. For spelunking.
Spelunking.
Yeah, you know, cave diving.
Expecting to run into much gunfire in these caves?
I like how he technically wasn't lying. Like, he is spelunking right now.
I can see everything all right from down here, sir. Thank you very much.
He's not an appropriate attire for this. One thing I've loved about Batman is that he's just, well, Bruce Wayne, but just like a jack of all trades. I always love seeing the first iteration of the suits.
What will it take to bring him down? Leverage on Judge Faden. And the DA brave enough to prosecute. Rachel Dawes. Watch for my sign.
Was that a stapler?
You're just one man. Now we're two. Oh, we.
Oh, that gave me goosebumps. Ah. Well, he's not graceful yet, I'll give him that.
Well, what is it today? More spelunking?
No.
Today it's base jumping.
Base jumping. It's called memory cloth. Notice anything? Regularly flexible. But put a current through it.
Oh, shit.
What's that?
On the tumbler? Oh, you wouldn't be interested in that. Over here on the throttle, flip that open and throttle up. This will boost you into a rampless jump.
He's gonna go through the wall.
So what do you think?
I'll take it.
Does it come in black?
It's a problem with the graphite, sir. The next 10,000 will be up to specifications. In the meantime, sir, may I suggest you try to avoid landing on your head?
Now he can be the Phantom from the opera. Phantom from the opera in Phantom of the Opera. You know what I mean? Fear my claws.
What? What?
No. That's so good.
Where are you? Here.
That was so good.
What the hell are you? I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Nice coat. Thanks.
Oh.
Hold it. That's right. We better run. Ah! Who are you?
Someone like you. Someone who'll rattle the cages.
Oh, I love it. This hopeful music build, it's like, oh, it's so good. Tell me he's making a bat right now. Tell me he's making a bat.
What the hell is that?
Tell me he's making a bat. Yeah. reverse bat signal. That is freaking amazing. That is the best.
This guy did deliver us one of the city's biggest crime lords.
No one takes the law into their own hands in my city. Understand?
Nice car. You should see my other one.
The pool is for decoration, and your friends do not have swimwear. It is not a question of money.
You see, I'm buying this hotel and setting some new rules about the pool area.
Bruce?
Rachel?
I'd heard you were back. What are you doing?
Just swimming. All this. It's not me. It's inside. I am more.
Deep down, you may still be that same great kid you used to be. But it's not who you are underneath. It's what you do that defines you.
That would be the hardest part about his whole situation, is having to put on that front and not be able to tell certain people.
Would you like to see my mask? I use it in my experiments.
So does he work at Arkham Asylum in this?
Probably not very frightening to a guy like you with these crazies. I can't stand it.
So he's already the Scarecrow.
They scream and they cry. He's not faking. Not that one. I'll talk to the judge and see if I can get him moved to the secure wing at Arkham.
She's like, what the fuck? He was fine 2 minutes ago. Okay, that's really cool. So obviously I knew Crane was Scarecrow, but the fact that he's kind of doing the double thing too, but on the villain side, is very cool.
He thinks you're dangerous.
What do you think?
I think you're trying to help. But I've been wrong before.
A little snare.
Where were the other drugs going? I never knew. I don't know. I swear to God. Swear to me!
That line was so good.
Do I look like a cop?
Oh, his Batman voice is so good.
It's you, isn't it? Everybody's been talking about you. The other kids won't believe me.
Is that who I think it is? I'm blanking on his name now. Joffrey? Who's the one everybody hated from Game of Thrones?
Oh, having trouble.
Oh, oh.
You want my opinion? You need to lighten up.
Put your arms up. Oh, I thought there was a roof there.
Weaponized in aerosol form.
You planning on gassing yourself again, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you know how it is, Mr. Fox.
I'll bring what I have. The antidote should inoculate you for now.
You enjoy your party, Bruce.
You be careful.
Happy birthday.
Oh.
Look, Master Wayne, the guests will be arriving. Keep them happy until I arrive. Tell them that joke, you know.
That one joke. That one joke you know, you better tell it multiple times. Oh, that was cool. Think of the animated series as like a grandfather clock or something.
charging your department with archives. And I'm firing you. Didn't you get the memo?
What a dick.
Young psychiatric consultant to have full access to Falcone, including blood work.
First thing tomorrow, then.
Tonight.
As you wish.
He does such a good job of being so creepy without being creepy, but he's creepy.
Who else you here?
He's here. Who? The Batman.
He's so creepy.
Taste of your own medicine, Doctor.
What's he gonna see?
What have you been doing here?
Oh. I guess he has Lazarus Pit.
What's happened to her? Crane poisoned her with a psychotropic hallucinogen. What was he planning? I don't know.
Oh God. It's gonna be like the cloud thing from the Arkham games. He's gonna use that microwave thing. Oh, is that what that noise is? Even if you're not afraid of bats, like that has to hurt being swarmed like that. Like you're probably getting hit by wings and claws and poop. That was cool. And it's masking his drop. That's awesome.
I'll get my car. I brought mine. Yours.
Are we gonna see the Batmobile finally?
I gotta get me one of those.
Yes.
Breathe slowly.
No offense, but I don't think she's gonna have like the mental capability to comprehend what you're saying and actually apply it right now. Oh shit. What?
At least tell me what it looks like. Never mind.
You know that guy's getting so frustrated and everyone else is like, we're literally giving you all that we have. We have no more information.
Arrow on the ground.
Stay with me.
I don't know if I'd look at her with that mask on. That was awesome. He looks like a Dementor.
They put it all in. They must have been at this for weeks. Gotham's entire water supply is laced with it.
When you told me your grand plan for saving Gotham, what would you call that? You have a name to maintain.
I don't care about my name.
It's not just your name, sir. It's your father's name. And it's all that's left of him.
Somebody's planning to disperse the toxin using the water supply.
Unless you have a microwave emitter powerful enough to vaporize all the water in the mains.
I need you to go back to Wayne Enterprises right now and start making more of that antidote. I think the police are going to need as much as they can get their hands on, okay?
My security clearance has been revoked.
That won't stop a man like you now, would it?
I suppose not.
Love him.
Am I pronouncing this right? Mr. Raz Al Ghul?
Oh, shit.
Is Ra's al Ghul immortal?
Are his methods supernatural?
Or cheap parlor tricks to conceal your true identity?
Interesting. Did not see that coming.
Gotham isn't beyond saving. There are good people here.
You are defending a city so corrupt we have infiltrated every level of its infrastructure.
Yikes.
Justice is balance. You burned my house and left me for dead.
Consider us even.
But he didn't. He saved you. What are you even talking about right now?
Master Wayne! Master Wayne!
What is the point of all those push-ups if you can't even lift a bloody log?
Oh, man, got him. Shit, I hope that frickin' elevator stands up still.
I wanted to save Gotham. I failed.
Why do we fall, sir? So that we can learn to pick ourselves up.
You still haven't given up on me.
Never.
Hopefully you won't need it.
Unless he's got some way of getting that crab into the air. Better get you off the island before they raise the bridges. Patrolman!
I'm stressed out.
Time to spread the word. And the word is panic.
It's the cloud burst. He just took that straight to the face. Dude's fucked. Oh my god. Oh, thank God. Holy shit.
We need reinforcements.
Crane?
Scarecrow. Gordon, there's nobody left to send them.
The goosebumps! That little crescendo right when the leap happened.
There's nothing to fear. I'm here to help.
Oh! Is that Zaz? I think that's Zaz.
Batman will save us.
Don't peek.
The fact that he had so much faith that Batman was gonna come.
Wait. You could die. At least tell me your name.
It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
Bruce?
Oh my god, that was so good! Something's coming.
It ends here.
For you and the police, maybe.
GPS online.
Does it have auto drive? Oh, that poor guy. He's pretty damn good at driving that thing, considering he's never driven it before. And he's booking it.
Familiar, don't you have anything new? How about this?
Weapon booster activated.
Nice ride.
Watch out, dude.
We're just an ordinary man in a cape, and that's why you can't stop this train. Consider to think about stopping it.
Although I'm kind of confused about how that's gonna help.
You never learn to mind your surroundings.
So the train is gonna crash, but the toxin is still getting like all over here.
I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you.
That was an interesting blurring of the lines there. I'm not saying that thinking was wrong. I'm just saying interesting gray area. I guess technically Gordon was the one that would have led to his death because he was the one who shot the tracks down. Oh. That. Oh, so good.
What makes you think you can decide who's running Wayne Enterprises?
Well, the fact that I'm the owner. The important thing is that my company's future is secure. Right, Mr. Fox?
Right you are, Mr. Wayne.
He outplayed you. Oh.
I never stopped thinking about you. About us. Then I found out about your mask. Now this is your mask.
What will you do?
Rebuild it. Just the way it was, brick for brick.
I thought this might be a good opportunity for improving the foundations.
In the southeast corner.
Precisely, sir.
So good.
I never said thank you.
And you'll never have to.
I love it. The start of a beautiful friendship. All right, guys. So, wow. I really can see why people love that. So one thing that I love about the Batman movie was how like dark and gritty and almost like noir-ish it was. And I like that this movie was dark and gritty, but in a different way. It was just a different way to showcase the dark. I don't even know how to explain it. But it's so different. So before I played the Batman games on my gaming YouTube channel, I was a Marvel girly. I know. The DC fandom usually hates the Marvel fandom. I'm sorry. I was a Marvel girly. And I feel like the Marvel movies tend to lean into, with the exception of a few of them, like yes, we're going to have some heavy themes, but we're also going to make you laugh. We're going to be a little bit campy. We're going to make some corny dad jokes. And then there are heavy themes in there. But this movie was just dark and gritty, and I loved that. It made it more powerful, not having, like, obviously I did laugh, and obviously there were some things that made me giggle. But for the most part, it was just a completely different feel, and I feel like that fits Batman perfectly. I love Batman with that dark and gritty. It was interesting having played the games before, because I feel like obviously the games pull from the comics. So I feel like Christopher Nolan must have pulled from the comics pretty faithfully as well, because there was a lot of similarities between the Arkham game series and this movie. Obviously some differences being Ra's al Ghul and not having the Lazarus pit. I guess that was kind of the biggest one that stuck out. But anyways, I liked how there were multiple characters for you to recognize. Like, I recognized Zsasz, not that he played a role in this, but they still had other characters where if you knew who they were, you knew who they were, and that was kind of a cool little Easter egg. I like that they chose to have the Scarecrow for this. It's not necessarily like completely unique, but he is one that I feel like is used less often than, say, the Joker, who is used a lot. Which obviously I know that Heath Ledger plays the Joker in, is it the second or the third? I don't remember, one of them. And I know that he is very much beloved in that role. So I am excited to see that, but it's always refreshing to see Batman without the Joker. And I like how they portrayed the Scarecrow in this, because he was really creepy. And I like how they used the serum to show that Bruce's fear is the bats, and while he has overcome it, he's still not fully over it. So I thought that was really, really cool. Kind of just fun way. Fun's not the right word, but just an interesting way to showcase that fear. Obviously, like at the beginning of the movie, I think it was, when he woke up with a nightmare about the bats, kind of like a pseudo flashback from when he was a kid, and they showed it when he needed to leave the opera. So they showed it in a bunch of really cool ways, how the fear, the seeds of the fear were the bats, which I thought was really cool. There was a couple other things I wanted to say, and now I'm blanking on them. I love how they showed the start of the friendship with Gordon. Oh shit, what's his name? Gary Oldman? I think it's Oldman. Gary Oldman did an awesome Gordon. There have been some great Gordons. There really have been. But Gary Oldman as Gordon was really good. Now, I know he's an incredibly talented actor, so it's not surprising at all. But he just did such a great job with it. Like, he seemed like one of those old-fashioned cops that would definitely, like, not take bribes and not, like, do things the by-the-books way and, like, be the one good guy. Like, he somehow, like, just feels like that fits him as an actor. And then I forget the actor's name who played Scarecrow. Something with a C. I don't know. You guys can remind me in the comments. But he did such a great job of being, like, even before I realized he was already the Scarecrow, like when we first saw him, just the court scene, he just was so creepy. He was so, like, he was just like, oh, I don't know. It's giving me like little chills up my spine. Just the way he would pronounce some of the words and the way like a look he had in his eye was just so good. So good. And then, yeah, I just thought that was a lot of fun. Obviously the music was phenomenal. I'm going to have to look up who does that, but holy shit, that was great. And then I like how there was just such an amazing cast of characters. Like, really every single person in that movie was a heavy hitter. And it did not disappoint. It did not disappoint. They did such a great job with this. I don't really have much else to say. Obviously, it's not quite as deep or as like I need to sit and process as Interstellar, but I have a feeling like as I'm going about my day tomorrow, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, I should have talked about that. Oh shit, I should have talked about that. And it's probably still one of those movies where you watch it and you notice a bunch more stuff. But it was just a lot of fun. Obviously, it started off very emotional. I wasn't expecting to cry because obviously I know Bruce's like story from when he was a child and what happens with his parents. But just the way they portrayed it really punched me in the gut because they made it so that you could see why he would blame himself for that. And I feel like that is very integral in Bruce Wayne's story, is not only did he watch his parents die and he wants that vengeance, if you will, and he wants to make Gotham a safe place, he holds within him that guilt that he feels from causing their death. And I feel like this is the best version of that I've seen. This was the one where I'm like, yep, I get why he feels guilty. Versus the other ones, it's like, okay, they're just walking down the street. Okay, maybe you feel guilty because you didn't try to do anything, but you were also just a kid, so what are you supposed to do? This was like, he was the one who said, nope, I need to leave the theater. We need to leave right now. And then because they left the theater, the parents died. That was just so well done. So well done. And then that little just Batman trill that was like constantly just slowly like building in the background with, I don't even know what it was, like horns. It was just so, like the timing of it, always just so good, so good. And it's interesting because this is now only, I guess technically the third Christopher Nolan film I've seen since I've seen Tenet, like a lifetime ago it feels like, and I've only seen it once, so I really don't remember that. I just remember being very confused. But after watching Interstellar and this so close together, I can kind of see similarities in the style. When you have those big scenes with like building, when you're trying to build the suspense, he likes to do the cuts where you're like seeing different things and you're like, wait, shit, what's happening? Wait, shit, what's happening? Wait, let me go back here. Wait, no, I need to go back there. And it's just the way he puts the scenes together is just so well done. And I had goosebumps. I was excited. I was nervous. He just did a great job with this. And I can see why people absolutely freaking adore this movie. I'm going to have to watch The Batman again to see how it compares because I loved The Batman. And typically after I saw The Batman, people are like, oh, well, this one was better. And I was always like, no, this one is great. How could you not like this one? But now after seeing this one, I can see why there's like that. Which one is better? And now I don't know. I think they're both great. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this. And I'm excited to watch the rest of the 3 that he made. I think it's obviously Joker with Heath Ledger. I know he's one. And then I think the other one is Bane. But I'm not sure. I think it's Joker next and then Bane, but I'm not sure on that order. So I'll have to look that up before I watch them. But anyways, the next I'm losing my train of thought. I apologize. The next reaction I'm going to do is going to be a different Nolan film. I think. I don't think I'm going to do the 3 Batmans, boom, boom, boom. I think I'm going to do a Batman, another Nolan film, a Batman, another Nolan film. And that way it's not just like Batman. So yeah, I think that's kind of the game plan, but I'll let you guys know in either the community tab or in the comments when I'm responding to your comments. So I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Obviously much more lighthearted and like woohoo than Interstellar was. Not much of a think piece, but still an absolutely phenomenal film that I really, really loved. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button when you do so that you know when I post future videos. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have an amazing day.